Yo, you remember the dude that tore the fake Jordan ones on the street?
Oh yeah.
They back at it again. Shout out to 10K the long way. This past week I saw him tear up a pair of fake Prada America's cups.
I saw it and I saw your comment and you said F fakes.
Yeah, bro. That's what come on, man. Listen, I love the fact that he's doing this on camera and putting it out there for. He threw it out in the middle of the street, almost hit a car. Shout out to whoever was driving that car. He didn't hit the car. Leave him alone. He's doing a service to the sneaker community. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Hold on. Did you hear anything from the UA guys? Hold on. Can you hear anything?
Yeah, that part. That part.
Hey, welcome back to the Shooter Podcast, episode 216 with me and the bro, 808 Kicks ATL. Please do like, follow, subscribe, come and chat to us, let's have a conversation. Let's break it down like we always do, and also go and check us out on all the social platforms, on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, and YouTube has a new hype feature button. I'll try and sort it out for this week. I don't know how you enable it, but if you see the hype button, please press it for myself and for Q, and it elevates us into the spectrum so people can actually follow us and we get promoted a bit more. So press the hype button for us and we'll be elevated into the YouTube spectrum and algorithm. So do that, please. And what we're here to do this week, bro?
Same thing we do every week, TJ. Try to take over the world. And we got help this time.
Hey?
We got help this time.
You got help this time. It's good to have help every time. But before we do that, I want to shout out to Collie again, because he always gives us the info about UAs and fakes from China. So shout out to Collie. Shout out to Daniel, who's actually liking the new aggressive us on the pod for some reason. But we always be like this.
We have. It just the community gets so passionate when we start talking about fake, especially the bros, because they know how we rock and what happened with us a couple of years ago. So when that's a sore spot for us and our listeners for sure.
Yeah, exactly. And shout out to everybody who's rocking with us. But this week, bro, we have somebody from the community, somebody from the UK community as well. He's a bro. He goes up to for the pickups with me. You've seen him several times. He's probably one of the realest guys I've talked to. A very, very good friend. We always talk all the time. He loves our content. He shares our content, and we do have banter. And sometimes it gets above beyond. But we will talk about that on the pod. But today we have the one, the only Rufio. Welcome to the pod, bro.
Yo. What's good, guys? How you doing?
How you doing, bro?
Chilling.
So, before we crack on, Rufio, give everybody your Instagram handle, so if anybody wants to follow you, you can rock with you and you know come say hi.
So the Instagram's at Rufio_G. Do like a little weekly kick check, so come check that out. And always try to support everyone and show love.
Yeah, Rufio always shows help and always shares all the bros, shares all the people that he like rocks with, and so he's been sharing our his kind of content as well, especially all the short feed content. But yeah, before we kick off, how's everybody's week been this week?
Yeah, man, all blessed.
I've been good. I've been working a lot. Been having to deal with a lot because of 4th of July. Probably the biggest drinking holiday in the U.S. So it's been a lot going on with me at work. But the good thing was 4th of July this year was on a Saturday. So I got to partake and enjoy fully. And I'm still going. It was yesterday. This is the 5th right now we're recording. I'm still going. Went to two different parties. Um, Shout out to my guy Chris and his wife. Shout out to my people Candace and Tony. Good family friends. A lot of barbecue. A lot of alcohol.
Hey. A lot of football
Yeah.
as well, which is good.
Oh man, listen, y'all want me to start talking about soccer right now. And from here on out, I'm not saying football anymore. That's for y'all to say because in the US, y'all know we have American football. We call it soccer because we have American football. So I'm gonna just say soccer from here on out. There's no
Oh yeah, yeah.
disrespect.
That's
There's no
no, that's
disrespect to
fine.
the international people. Y'all know what I mean when I say soccer. So I'm gonna
Oh
just
yeah,
say
yeah, yeah.
soccer.
Yeah, tomatoes, whatever. It's the same thing, bro.
Yeah,
It is.
same thing. Same thing.
But I wanna. This is quite funny because something's been coming around on the social platforms about Canada, US, and Mexico, and somebody's putting the CUM through to the next round. It's been cracking me up. So Canada lost recently, unfortunately, to I think it was Morocco. There was a good game for to be honest, Morocco counted them eventually at the end and won that 3-0. But Canada played really well in the first half.
Who won though?
Morocco,
Who no, but who else won besides Morocco?
US, US won against
Mm,
Bosnia.
who else won?
Um,
Who almost lost but ended up winning?
Oh, England. Because
Mm,
Harry Kane pulled it out the bag. But it's going to be interesting because on the time recording tonight, it's Mexico versus England at the Aztec Stadium. I feel like Mexico might do us in tonight.
it's an away game. It's an away
But
game. Y'all
bro,
have to play Mexico in Mexico. It's gonna be tough.
high up in the mountains, and this is the funniest thing, is the fact that the England players have been told that they can take Viagra and it will help them circulate the blood flow, and help them with the altitude. That's a hard one, bro. That's definitely a hard one.
Literally.
I never
Bro.
knew that.
Rufio,
Is
is
that
this
for real?
what are we
I'm not.
talking about
I
now?
don't. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. The medical doctors have told the England team that they're allowed to take Viagra through the game to help them and assist them through the match because of the high altitude they're playing at. That's
So
no
not just
lie.
taking one before the match, they can take multiple throughout the
No,
game.
no, no. Just one before the match. Don't take
Oh,
multiples.
okay.
You give yourself a heart attack. But but yeah,
Like,
the
Look,
yeah, I know
ain't
it's a hard match
I
though.
never,
You know?
I never. TJ. We got 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Just wait 2 more minutes. Look, if they want to win the hard way, or they can win the easy way. You know what I'm saying?
But
But
either way, they won't be flaccid. So you know.
look,
I hope not. I hope not.
they in Mexico. It's gonna be a lot of, you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
hey, don't look at the crowd. Focus on the pitch. Look at your teammates. Look at your manager. Don't look back because you might get
Yeah.
activated. That's all I'm saying.
But the recent updates on the World Cup, I was Paraguay knocked out Germany. That was a surprise, bro. They defended really well against Germany in midweek, and then they faced France yesterday, and they kicked France about, man. They kicked France about, bro. Like I'm talking about going in tackle wise. I'm gonna be honest. Paraguay should have had at least 2 or 3 players sent off, and they didn't even get a yellow card, bro.
Bro, they gave Balagoon a red card to try to sabotage the U.S.
I feel like sometimes in football, some of these calls are a little bit political. I can't lie.
Yeah. Very, very. It was interesting to see. Like now we've got a Spain versus Portugal. If Spain get through, That'd be quite interesting to see. Belgium facing. Who's Belgium facing? Hold on, let me pull it up.
I just need Argentina to lose.
What's the hate for, bro?
What you?
I know.
I need
Especially,
Argentina to lose. I really do, and don't hate me, but I don't care if the U.S. get to the next round. I need Argentina to lose.
I feel like
But
the US have done pretty well so far. Like,
yeah, you have.
but they took our best player, bro. Like giving Balogun that red card is he out of the next match. I mean, from what I'm hearing, I don't know as much as y'all do, obviously, but from what I'm hearing, we still have enough to make it to the next round. But Balogun is our best player. But what I was about to say was them Argentinian fans. Did y'all see what they did? I show speed
Yeah, that's out of
yeah,
order.
I
That's
think I
out.
saw that. I think I saw that.
because he like oh boy, CR7.
Yeah.
So they start saying all this racist stuff to him. It's like, bro, come on, man, leave the
Is
man
not
alone.
on. Is not on, and I've over the last couple of, well, I knew this, but over the last couple of months, a lot of people realizing that Argentina is probably one of the most racist Latino countries in
No,
South America. So yeah,
it's getting to
not
the
good.
and see, and I like Messi, but bro, that ain't
I
we don't
think
need all
like
that.
when it comes to like football and racism, it's something that's just always been there, and I don't understand it. I don't know how it's allowed, but I don't think FIFA do enough to keep it out of the game. Let
So
alone
it's
No,
like I
so
feel
would you
like
say
if
soccer is like baseball?
pretty
um
much.
yeah, I don't really know about baseball like that, but yeah, if that's what you're saying, Q.
Well, I tell you what, a little off topic. The English football fans here in Atlanta have adopted Michael Harris the second. Michael Harris is a baseball player for the Braves, one of our better players. Oh, we just drugged the Mets too. Can I? Damn, I almost said fuck New York. I ain't gonna say it. Well, I guess I said it, but I don't mean it
You
like
just
that.
said it.
we we beat the brakes off the Mets yesterday, 14-3.
Sheesh.
Yeah, that's mad.
Baseball scores rarely get above 10 for both teams. The Braves scored 14 runs by themselves to 3 runs by the Mets. I can't wait to get back to work so I can. 99 is a Mets fan. I'm on. He better not say nothing. He better not say a word to me.
So just going back on topic, racism and football is inherent. It's been inherent for years, and Rufio, I agree with Rufio on this one as well. The problem is, right, and this is why I was being candid on social media, and I said, look, if France win the World Cup, that's an African team winning the World Cup because basically there's only one player that's not from a African descendant, but
That's
it
Team
inherent,
Mbappe on,
bro.
right?
Exactly, that's Team
And,
Mbappe.
and they lost.
I do. I do feel they're gonna win the win. I think they're more likely to win the World Cup than anything else in this year.
I thought you said they
Were more.
lost.
No, France didn't lose.
Okay,
Germany went
my
out.
bad.
France beat Paraguay. They got kicked around. Paraguay kicked France around, but they still Mbappe with a penalty, which is ironic, which is absolutely awesome because they kicked the shit out of him, bro.
So
Absolutely kicked the shit out of him.
when you said they kicked them around, I thought you were saying they lost.
No. They kicked them around in terms of like physically kicked them around. The
Mm.
Paraguay were absolutely horrendous in that. To be honest, a lot of people were supporting Paraguay because they wanted to see a good match like they did against Germany. But when they started seeing the tactics they were employing, nobody likes the kind of football that Paraguay played yesterday, and everybody started wanting to wanting to France to win because that's not football. Football is about creativeness, finding for a flair, finding the ability to score against teams that low block you, but Paraguay came in and just kicked the ass out of France. I'm talking elbows, rugby tackles, like deliberate red cards, bro. And then this is why I said, ironically, they didn't even get a yellow card for any of that play. So the ref knew what he was doing. That was a horrendous match, bro. And it does feel rigged when stuff like that happens, because obviously it feels like somebody doesn't want France to win. So I'm with France on this moment in time. Like, yes, get in there and go win that.
It's
World
hard to
Cup.
be with France too. It's really hard to be
Yeah,
with France.
France are a more complete team than they were 4 years ago. I personally think it's going to be Argentina versus France again in the final, because both of them are heading that way. But
So how
if it does
counting
happen,
out? You counting out the U.S. and England just like that?
yeah, nah, mate. Rufio, tell Q what you think about
You
England.
got to believe. You got to put a little bit of delusion in
Bro,
your mind.
30 years of supporting England. It's 30 years. I'm not even joking. I was supporting DR Congo against England. I was supporting the Congo team against England.
Why would you
years
support
ahead.
Dr. Congo?
Hey,
Why would you support Dr. Congo?
because I'm part African, bro.
Go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
on a
Rufio.
realist, I'm fed up. I'm fed up of watching England play the nonsensical football that they always play, without the flair, without really applying themselves, only relying on one player constantly. We've done it with David Beckham, we've done it with Rooney, we've done it with Kane, we've done it with Michael Owen. It's just, we don't play as a team. We don't play like we should play. We don't play freely. It's just methodical football.
Too many
And you see
egos
how,
and not enough heart. That's what it is in England.
yeah, you see how the Premier League is one of the best leagues in the world, and yet we can't apply that into our English football. And sitting here as an English citizen, I can say that full heartedly. And English players are totally overrated, totally overrated in terms of even in terms of the transfer market as well, where you did a 20% markup on English players. It's like, what the f are you talking about? Seriously. So
Well,
I'm
we
saying
played
I know football.
Before
At the
y'all
beginning of the
continue,
tournament, we always like put in work, we play good, and we get like a little way in, and then we're like, nah, I can't really be bothered. That's how the England team seems to do in every tournament. They just sort of give up.
But
man,
watch
sound like
how
the
we
Hulk.
get knocked out against Mexico tonight, bro. I'm not even joking. Mexico are fully up for it, bro. Fully up for this. They all their heart and passion is in that game. Even the Mexican fans last night at 2 a.m. were flying flares and fireworks outside the England hotel to distract them, bro. It's Mexico's to lose. I'm not even
Bro.
joking.
It's Mexico. I don't know how many Mexican people y'all have come across. In the U.S., we are flooded with Hispanic immigrants, right? Mexican people do not fuck around. It don't matter what they doing. They don't fuck around. Okay. I know I got some Mexican guys that work for me. They don't fuck around.
They take their
Don't matter
football
what.
And
seriously as
They
well.
take everything. They do everything the same way. If they gonna party, it's gonna be the biggest, crunkest party you ever seen. When they work, they gonna work harder than you. When they with playing sports, running a store, it don't matter what they doing. Mexican people go in on everything that they do. The younger generation, I can't really speak for it, but for the millennials and back, because the younger generation, I think we all have issues in all different types of cultures. We have issues with the younger people, but as far as our generation and back, they don't fuck around.
all right, so let me add some volume to that. It's not me just hating the England team for hating the England team. I've been here, right, where I've seen our players play awesome. I've seen them get into the European final and lose to Italy. Every time that's happened, and this is when you talk about racism, this is hidden racism here, right here. I'm gonna tell you this for a fact. Whenever a player of color, doesn't mean it don't matter if you're brown, black, white, or brown, black, or Asian or anything like that. As soon as you miss And as soon as you miss a penalty or aren't good in the game, the media is on your back, 100%. But as soon as it's a player of nationality like white, nothing, silence, radio silence, bro. Right? I've seen
See,
it. I've seen it for
I
the last 20
disagree
years.
slightly with that because like Euro '96, Southgate
No,
got
no.
it from the media as well.
Yeah,
But like
for the last 20
since then,
years.
yeah, since
Yeah.
then, bro, 100% agree.
Yeah. I've and every time it's a player of color that's actually assisted or scored, it'll be like Harry Kane on the back of the pages, or somebody else, Phil Foden on the back of a page when they had no input into that play or wasn't man of the match. I'm like, you're thinking, what the hell's going on? Like, if you're talking about sliding on players that aren't of white nationality, that's racism, bro. Like, this is why I
Yeah,
can't get behind the England team fully.
There's some Hispanic play. I've been seeing a lot, bro. Like since the World Cup is in the U.S. this time around, I've been seeing a whole lot, especially being here in Atlanta. Like I was gonna say this a little while ago, the English who came to Atlanta for the World Cup, bro. it's been so, it's been hilarious watching the English content creators be in Atlanta. Like I said, they adopted Michael Harris. They start the days where there's not a World Cup game, they go into the Braves game. There's an English section, just like at a football game or soccer game. They buying tickets in the same section, and they're creating a English section in the baseball stadium at SunTrust. And they zeroed in. I don't know how they chose, but they decided Michael Harris, who's a black player, and is few and far between in national major baseball that black players are very good on the team. Like the few black players that are left in baseball, unlike the '90s, are mid tier for the most part. But when you got a guy like Michael Harris, I don't know how they picked him, but they zeroed in on Michael Harris, and they all go and sit in his section because he's an outfielder. They go and sit in the section that he plays in, and they singing songs. They done made up a whole Michael Harris song, bro.
Bro,
He do it.
let,
He
let
doing
me
jersey swaps. He put on a England football jersey, the whole nine,
let,
bro. The
let me
restaurants, the food here,
I,
the
you
international
show me.
people are going crazy, bro.
You
Ranch dressing,
show
not
me.
ranch, not ranch. Because you told me we have ranch. No, no, I ain't talking about ranch. I'm talking about ranch dressing.
Ranch
Talking
dressing.
about
Yeah.
fried chicken, just soul food in general. Because the South, the South rules the soul food culture. Barbecue, just it's so many things that English people came here and discovered that we do differently, and they losing their mind. TSA had to put out a public service announcement telling people to not put ranch dressing in their carry-ons. I saw the one dude, he went and bought a whole new suitcase and filled it up with ranch dressing. It's not the same, and I get it
Let
because
me.
y'all regulation, y'all food regulation and stuff like that is different from us.
Yeah.
So we get to put all type of bullshit in our food that y'all don't put in y'all food. But the
Yeah.
English people are loving it, bro. It's amazing to see.
Let me just put a caveat on that.
Nah, ain't no
The
caveat.
the
Fuck that.
the English, no, not the food. The English fans that travel, the English fans that support England, and the English fans that are actual English fans, right? Actually love all their players. It's the media that does that, right? That shows
Oh,
that
it's always
side
the
of
media.
slighting. Yeah.
Always.
So I love our English fans. We make the best footballing songs We make the
Yeah,
best.
100%.
Like there's no comparison. The atmosphere that the English player football teams bring to Europe is crazy. This is why places like Old Trafford and Anfield are one of the best places and one of the best atmospheric places to go to in the footballing world, because that the stadiums are so awesome, the fans are so awesome and loyal. It's not the fans I'm going at. It's the media that does that and creates that separation and divide between the players in terms of their ethnicity in the first place, and that should never exist. And when you talk about kicking racism out of football, that should be the standard. You should start addressing the media that does that before you even start addressing the fans that do that.
Bro, around the world, media is trash.
100%, bro.
Propaganda, even on social media with independent creators, you have to sift through and figure out which people are coming from an unbiased perspective, which people are being honest, and which people just repeating propaganda that they hear in the mainstream. It's a bunch of bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
All the way around, it's bullshit.
And Rufio, to answer your question, yeah, I do remember Southgate and that Pizza Hut advert with him covering his face. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember all of that. Yeah, that was funny. That was really funny. It kind of, because he missed the penalty. Look, we know Stuart Pearce missed the penalty. He came back on his redemption. Southgate missed the penalty. David Batty missed the penalty, but then you have like Saka miss a penalty, and then all of a sudden he's the victim. He's the person to blame because he missed the penalty. Like,
And what they do with that is they give the opportunity to the trolls and the racists to then have their say. Do you know what I mean? Because they've created that platform then, and they know it's intentional.
Exactly that. Exactly. But
Rufio, are you English born?
Yeah, I'm English but Irish and Spanish heritage.
Well, goddamn. Well, goddamn. Okay, so you English born.
Yeah,
Your team is England, right? In the World Cup.
yeah, yeah.
Have you been to the US?
Nah.
Bring your ass here. I done gave up on TJ. Okay.
I'm coming. I will come.
I done gave up on TJ. I've been telling him for 5 years, you need to bring your ass to the US and experience the US culture. Because I'm coming over there. I'll be there next
I
year.
think definitely it's something that needs to be done, especially with your big sporting events and all your massive stadiums. Like,
Oh no,
we can't even compete with that, really.
Mercedes is not Atlanta Stadium. It's Mercedes-Benz Stadium, where the World Cup is happening in Atlanta. Listen, bro, Atlanta is the best host city in World Cup history, hands down. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to debate me. Put your stats up, the pricing, the environment, the atmosphere, the hospitality, the southern hospitality of the state of Georgia and the city of Atlanta. Atlanta is the best host city in World Cup history. And I ain't even a soccer guy. That's what all the English people saying. That's what the Australian people saying. That's what the African people saying. The Hispanic people, they come here anyway. So we ain't got to mention them.
By the way, shout out to Cape Verde. They took Argentina all the way.
Listen,
the way.
Listen. When we talk about Cape Verde, it's not about soccer, okay? If you know what I mean. When we talk about hold on, make sure my wife when we talk about Cape Verde, don't you bring up no damn sports, okay? All right.
Bro, you can say that. You can say that to all the African teams as well. I'm looking over my shoulder just in case. yo. You know my missus. She was with it. She's with it. She don't care. She will point it out to
me. She Caribbean. Mine will too. Oh. Shout out to the Blue Flame. By the end of the Dancing Ladies' birthday week, a week and a half, it really was a week and a half, we went to the world famous Blue Flame right there on the west side of Atlanta, Georgia, Bankhead to be exact. and we had a ball. You hear me? We sent you. We showed you a little something.
Yeah, yeah.
We did go on the day shift because we didn't want to have to deal with the crowds and the riffraff and all. Listen, bro. If you ain't been to the booty club in Atlanta, you ain't been to the booty club. Mm?
Rufio, you know what? You know what he says to me. He goes,
Right.
you better bring your ass down to Atlanta because we're definitely going to this."
Yeah, yeah. And listen, I'm
You
not
what?
even a
No, no,
strip
no, no,
club
no.
guy.
I showed my missus, and she goes, "Yeah, damn right, we're going."
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Yo,
See,
yo,
no,
yo,
no,
yo, yo, yo,
you
no, no, no,
stay.
no, no.
Send her. You can stay home.
Yo, listen to this one. I told Q the difference between the nightclubs or strip clubs in the UK and abroad in Atlanta, especially, right?
Yeah.
She went to she wanted to go to a strip club with her friend for a birthday party. The strip club told her, "You better bring 7 guys with you each."
What?
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah,
No, it was me, my wife, and our 2 homegirls. See,
and
in
you
the
know what?
South, we it don't matter who come. Everybody, because we was in there like this. Yeah, yeah. We doing. We know. I know what it is. It's a job.
Yeah,
And see here, they get bucky naked.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bucky naked. Ain't
But
no
you,
tops, no bottoms. They popping it. They putting it in your face. You can smell it, huh? Yeah.
but bro, listen to this. The reason they gave my missus and a friend was because women are rowdy, and we don't want loads of women in the club.
What? All right.
Yeah, make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Women spend more money than men.
Make it
Generally
make sense,
speaking,
bro. Make it make sense, bro.
bro. My wife was taking my money. I'm holding out. I'm holding out. I'm trying to keep. She pointed them out. Oh yeah, that one. Oh, this one. That. No, we end up making friends and now. And I know again, it's a job. Don't be fellas. Do not be fooled by the chick that's being extra nice to you. It's her job to be nice to you. Okay.
Mhm.
So don't think you finna leave there and y'all finna be best friends and you finna be fucking and all this and that. No, 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 no. It's a job. It's a service that they provide for that money. Okay. If you go there and you don't plan on spending money, don't go.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
But man, we chick cool. She's sharing her party favors with the homegirls and them. Her and my wife, they having whole conversation. She's shaking her ass, having a conversation at the same time. I'm like, this is talent, right? This is real talent, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Multitasking, bro. Multitasking at its premium.
Shout out to the Blue Flame.
All right. Anyway, let's do what we were supposed to do here.
Yeah.
Rufio. Because we get carried away. Rufio, bro, what got you into sneakers?
Like, how do I? Can't really compete with
Strip
that
club
story.
got him in the sneakers.
And
Well, like,
don't say it's because of a woman shake the booty in front of your face.
no, it's
and you like
definitely
the
not the
sneakers she was
reason. It's
wearing.
definitely not the reason. She didn't tell me that Jordan's was the way or nothing. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, like, I always like sneakers. And then like around 2021, 22, I started collecting. And you know, like it takes a little while to sort of find your feet in the game, right? You got to find out where to get all the exclusives. So then I started finding out all those ways, and obviously started linking up with people like TJ, Franklin, a couple of the other community, and then yeah, I think it just sort of went from there, and then sort of exploded and took over the house.
Okay, cool. So it was post COVID-ish that you started picking up sneakers.
Yeah. So like in COVID as well, like I was looking at more and I couldn't get them. I was never able to hit because
Oh, we
everyone
know.
was available during COVID. You know what I mean? So there was more people going for them. Whereas
Yeah.
when after COVID, everyone's gone back to work, that your odds increased a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
So what was the initial spark? Like, was it the trend? Was it something that you saw? Was it a feeling?
It was more that I freed up money, to be honest, because before that I was doing a lot of music, and that cost a lot of money. So I was like, you know what, I've
Right,
got
we might have slightly lost. Go on, Rufio. We might have lost you for that minute.
Yeah, you glitched up for a second.
yeah. So it was more that like I'd freed up money, and like I knew started knowing where to get all these things from now. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get them while I can. Now, I'm not
What?
missing out anymore.
How long have you been a rapper? Because I see your IG. I done seen some bars on there. How long have you been rapping?
So literally, probably since I was like 6 years old and was talking faster than everybody else, I just told to shut up all the time. So it's just something I've always done. But my family's very music orientated, so
Okay.
there's a lot of drummers, a lot of guitarists, a lot of pianists. So music's just something that's
Hey.
always been there.
So you got guitar over here, you got drum over there, you got piano over yonder. Nah, I'm gonna rap. Damn all this
Yeah, yeah.
learning
Well, like,
instruments.
so I used to live up north, and up north you've got like it's more of a band culture. So when I was younger, I actually used to play guitar, and then I
Okay.
moved closer to London, and like obviously I still appreciate instrumentals and bands, but I started preferring to do other things.
What what uh what type of guitar?
So I used to play
Electric,
acoustic.
acoustic, acoustic. I was about to say acoustic. I love electric guitar, but acoustic guitar you can go so many different ways with.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Spanish guitar is insane.
to be honest, you doing your rap, you obviously when you're rapping, you're flowing, you are an instrument anyway. So in terms of
Exactly.
you're using your vocals as an instrument, so you basically are in line with your family's tradition. So
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
the artist's voice, whether you singing or rapping or spoken word, is just as important. I won't I like to say more important because I'm a rapper, but I'm also a beat maker. So everything is just as important as the other.
yeah,
All
it
the
all has to
elements
come together.
combined.
yeah, you
Yeah,
have to
that's
Yeah.
find the
it.
channels to fit. You have to find the channels to fit the vocals into because basically it just becomes rhythmic. Otherwise, it just doesn't sound like it's supposed to sound.
Yeah, it's just
So
clashing
what
otherwise.
what what role did hip hop play into your love for sneakers?
Massive, massive. Because obviously, when I was growing up, you actually had like proper rappers. So the people I used to like listen to was like Tupac, DMX, Nas, and the
Hey,
whole
there you go.
the
Let's
whole
see.
sneaker culture.
You sound just like TJ.
No, but this is no. What you're seeing right this moment in time is the massive influence that was the '90s in London culture and UK culture. Because
100%.
what we used to listen to, like you got your headphones in, we were having through the cuffs in school. Listen to that. When
Oh
like
yeah,
Yeah,
when
we all
yeah,
did
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
all
When
did
te-
that.
when Jay Z was going after Nas and was going after Jay Z takeover and Eth was happening, we were listening to it like, bro. That was a time, that was a place, and that was us growing up because the influence that the New York rap scene had on the UK was massive. And then
100%.
when it transitioned to the south, which is Atlanta, we saw like Luda come through. We saw a lot of what do you call it, Southern artists come through. It was epic to see that transition as well, but what we grown up on is like Biggie, Tupac, like Mob Deep, Nas, all of that stuff is, and even like Master P, all of that stuff we've grown up on,
Yeah.
right? And this is what we love listening to. So when Rufio is saying it, and you're like, you sound like TJ because bro, that's what we grew up on. That's what we listened to in the UK.
And also,
See, I'm
what was
sitting,
funneled to our stores. So like, we didn't have like every artist. Like when you went to your stores, you had like a bunch of American artists. You could pick like almost anyone.
everybody.
Whereas, yeah, whereas we didn't. We got like certain artists like funneled to us.
Yeah, and that's the point I was about to go to because I'm sitting here. I see you wearing a lot of New York fitteds,
Yeah, yeah,
and I'm like, why is this man got so many Yankee hats? Why this man got Laker hats? I'm a fitted I'm a hat lover. You wearing an Ice Cube shirt? I understand. I'm wearing a paper plane shirt. So I get it. I get it. Right when you speak on things being funneled to y'all, it's like a controlled effort to spread what they want to spread, and
Yeah,
yeah,
that's part of the reason why Southerners and people from other places in the U.S. have a bit of a disdain for New York being the control for hip hop for so many years. Like
yeah,
when I grew up, being here in Atlanta, we had the Florida guys, Uncle Luke and JT Money and Trick Daddy and Trina and so on and so forth. We had obviously everybody here, but then we had the Texas guys, Scarface and the Ghetto Boys and all the DJ Screw and Michael Watts stuff, RP Michael Watts. We had the Tennessee people, 3-6 Mafia, 8 Ball and MJG, Player Fly, Player G. I was just having this conversation with my partner Chris last night. Project Pat is his favorite rapper. Most people around the world don't know who the hell Project Pat is. But if I play you some
you
Project Pat, you're gonna be like, oh, this dude got it.
let me also say one thing to you. Like if you loved, I think Rufio will probably agree with me on his. If you loved hip hop and if you loved the art of music, you didn't restrict yourself to just New York music. You'd expand yourself out and you'd learn. And when the Atlanta scene came through, it was magical because we were hearing different types of flows, different types of styles, different types of accents. That was very intriguing to us. Like, yeah, I want to listen to more and more and more. And bro, like that, if as a true hip hop artist, you aren't limiting yourself to just one spectrum in terms of just New York. This is why I listen to a lot more than I used to when I was younger because the art of music and art of hip hop and rap evolved just from the New York scene. Yeah, one of my favorite artists is like Tupac. He's from New York, bro, but he obviously migrated to the West, and I still love like Dre and all the stuff from the West Coast, and I still love all the stuff from the South. But if you really love hip hop, you don't just limit yourself to just one region. You need to understand other regions have other stories and other dialects and other accents, but you need to love love their story that they're telling, because hip hop is about the stories. And what you don't realize is in the UK we didn't have that. We were just limited to, before grime came through, we were limited to what we were listening to from the New York, and our dystopia was the struggle that we were going through, and what was giving us the relief was listening to music from abroad. And this is what sets the standards for our grime people and the grime artists, because that gave us a vision to actually rebel against the system, because hip hop is a rebellion against the system. So we learned that, and we developed that, and then as artists came through from the grime scene, we gravitated to the grime scene because now we have a system of authority, a system that's against the authoritarian system that we live in, and that's what it was always about. So
and what we had to do as well was like,
I've never gone.
I was gonna say what we had to do as well was when we went to go get the music, you'd have to search through and look for stuff that said import, and even if it was no one you'd even heard of, you'd listen to it then in the store
They
because
labeled it.
yeah, it used to be literally labeled import and would be like 5 times the price of something else. Do you know what I mean?
Damn.
So you knew that was something that wasn't everyone's thing. So you wanted to check it out and see what it was, and it could be something simple as Missy Elliott. but there were certain things we
Mm,
weren't. It wasn't available to everybody. It wasn't played on radio. It wasn't mainstream. And then you swap with your friends.
got you.
But this is why I like physical media as well, and this is why all right, cool. Hands down, you had those sites, you had those illegal sites that a lot of people went to and downloaded music because you were so passionate about it. The stuff you couldn't
Napster
get
and
over, yeah,
Livewire
yeah.
and all that type
The
stuff.
stuff you couldn't get here, you would just go and search it for all. Bro, we're talking about diss tracks, you talk about mixtapes that you even couldn't get here. You would just go and get them and listen to them, because this is why when it comes to hip hop and rap and stuff like that, when it comes to UK people that love it, they actually truly love it for what it was and what it gave to them when in their childhood and when they were growing up, because it wasn't easily accessible, but we made it easily accessible by the platforms that we used to actually listen to it. So when I say I had hard drives full of music, yeah, I had hard drives full of all the music, and I had like albums for all the albums that I wanted to listen to, because that's how I remember my childhood, and this is why I'm going back to pick up all the vinyls that I want, because that's my childhood. I want to listen to the stuff. I want to get like called all the like classic albums, like even Outkast. I want to get their albums because I've listened to them when I was younger. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was a revolution for us here in Atlanta. RP Rico, like they did what we needed them to do. They gave us our voice nationally
Yeah.
and worldwide. Them being arguably the top hip hop group in the world. Um, yeah, so I just wanted to ask you, Rufio, because when I saw you rapping, I was like, wait a minute, this dude wearing fitted hats and he rapping. Like, hold on,
I'd
let's
say
see.
a lot of the things came from America. Like if it wasn't for America, we wouldn't have a lot of our genres such as like drum and bass even. Do you know what I mean? Like it all came from you guys, and then we made it our own. And with the multiculturalism of the UK, that's why we've got grime. It's not just any influence; it's every influence thrown
Yeah,
together and made that mishmash.
Oh, I think I sent you this story the other day. I think Dwayne, shout out to Dwayne who sent this to me. The reason why grime is at the beat rate it is at is because of the consoles that it was made from. Because basically a lot of grime artists use the early consoles to actually make the music, and they actually did they evolved their music through the consoles and actually made beats on the consoles to rap to, and they kept that beat from the consoles that they were playing.
That's also why a lot of the samples have got the sound that they've got, is because they're like 8E samples or they're computer game samples like 16 megs and 8 meg, like 8 bits, like
and
yeah,
samples.
and and that was when like, especially with any form of music and genre, when you're boxed in and you're told you can't do something, the people that don't listen to that trend will push the narrative and move out of it and do what you could tell them not to do. And this is why hip hop is so influential here, grime is so influential here. Don't listen to what you're told you can't
nah,
do.
nah.
Do what you want to do. See what I'm saying?
Nah,
This
we
is how
ain't
you
doing.
make
We don't.
boundaries.
We don't want to do what you're saying. We don't want to do it. We want to do it like this. So this is what we finna
Yeah,
do.
And
Like
that's why
I
even
exactly,
people like
exactly.
what you
Master
talking
P
about?
was so influential here, because he was independent. He was the first person. We didn't even know it was even a thing. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
then because of that, that helped build every artist, I would say, who does grime or hip hop nowadays. It's because of everybody who come before them from hip hop. They've learned
it's the
something, whether it's
community.
flow schemes or if it's business. They've learned.
The
Yeah,
community. The community chooses you. When it got to the point where we stopped having to listen to the powers that be and say, "Nah, we want this." That's
Yeah,
when shit started changing. And Master
yeah,
P
yeah.
was one of them artists who put the product out there, and we said, "Nah, we like this. Fuck what you talking about. We want to
Yeah.
listen to
I
this."
I was listening. This is probably really off topic. I was listening to all the grunts, right? So basically, somebody did a top 10 grunt, who got the best hip hop grunts, and Master P's grunt was, like literally like from the, yeah,
Grunts
bro,
or ad libs.
libs. Yeah, they call them grunts for ad libs. Like, I was laughing because Master P's got the most soulful, passionate grunt out there.
I will argue at least half of the top 10, hell, half of the top 20 hip hop ad libs come from the South. You got Master P, you got Jeezy,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
got
yeah,
Rick
yeah.
Ross with the we all know
Yeah.
Jeezy got uh like when you go down the list, Juicy J. Like we got it's so
But I
many,
think a
bro.
lot of that is actually like in grime. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like we've taken that and used that in grime.
massively, bro.
Yeah,
It's for.
I,
That's what it's for.
Yeah,
That's what it's
the
for.
ones that the ones that were classic, the ones that you could recognize, obviously were like what you said, and then DMX being one, Jay Z being another, Tupac and Biggie were on there as well. Like, I was
Nah,
like,
Pac didn't
no,
really have a
but
main ad lib.
Puck's, it was quite hard to get Puck's ad lib, but you could tell once it was said like, oh yeah, it's Tupac, yeah, yeah. But like stuff like DMX is renowned. For me,
DMX will
the
bark.
growl, yeah.
It wasn't even really the growl. It was more the bark. Like when I
Yeah.
hear hip hop people talk about DMX, it's the arr.
Oh,
it was that
what?
intro he had on one of his albums where he's doing the bark and he's like, "Get the mother trucker boy, get the mother trucker boy."
Yo,
Yeah.
the Rough Riders anthem is still to this day one of the best anthems I've ever heard, man.
Hundred
Like I
percent,
still
100%.
pulled it. Bro, I was driving down the other day in the car, I had that on loud. I'm talking all the way up, bro.
I played that before I got on
That
the
is,
quad the other day. I can't lie.
bro. There's a story with Jay Z and DMX, right? Jay Z and DMX was like came on before Jay Z came out, and he put on a show. I'm talking about had the crowd riled up. He put all the best tunes out, Rough Riders, everything, right? And then he left the stage, and Jigga was like, "How am I gonna follow that?"
Yeah, it's the energy. It's
It's
the
over,
energy.
bro.
It's hard to follow that much energy for real because
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
making you wonder. But Jay Z with the words, like once he get in his
Yeah.
bag, it's hard to beat. It's so
Yeah.
many because it's different ways. There's more than one way to skin a cat. That's where that saying comes in. There's
and there's
more than
space
one
for
way to
everyone.
skin a cat. Yes,
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
in the sneaker community, like I love just the way I love 95s and retro Nikes. Somebody else love retro Jordans just as much. Another person will love dad shoes just as much. And there's no judgment to give. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we
Yeah.
all do what we do in the ways that we do it. As long as it's fresh, it don't fucking matter at the end of the day.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
that. But by the way, that Roots freestyle was crazy. It's still crazy to this day. Like the amount of times you need to break that down to understand exactly what Jay Z said. That's crazy, bro. Crazy,
I got
crazy.
what I needed. I got what I needed from it. And I agree with most of it. About 95% of it I agree with.
Yeah, yeah. But wait, bro, what was the first sneaker you picked up?
First sneaker, I think it was probably because I always used to get like Air Forces before I perform. I'd always try and get a fresh pair of Air Forces. But like other than Air Forces, I'd probably say it was Jordan 1. But I couldn't
Okay.
tell you which one. Because I know slightly after that, I got the Lost and Found.
Oh,
So that was
yeah, the
pretty
Lost and
close.
Fans. That was classic.
Do you
Go
do
on,
you
bro.
not count your forces?
I do, but I, I've got what? 12, 12 pairs sitting there right now, of Forces. But because I was wearing them before I was collecting seriously. So I'm saying that was like a precursor.
It's still, but they still count.
Oh,
I
then yeah.
think those forces are as big a part of your collection as anything else you got in your collection.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's why I've carried on getting like certain
So
pairs. If it's a collab or it's something a little different, like the utilities or something like that, I'm like, I kind of got to get them. They're clean.
Utility
what
forces.
Yeah, what Rufio's telling you was a roadman before he was a roadman.
I'm not saying those words. I'm not saying those words.
Oh man.
What's your favorite pairs in your collection? Name me like 3 or 4 like different silhouettes that you like you really like.
I'd
When you
say
start picking them up, you was
That
like
you
really
covet.
on it.
the J3
Stuff
camos
that you
that come
gonna
out in
keep.
2019. I had to go back for
The what?
the J3 camo
The
patch.
camo patchwork threes. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
man.
You heard
I
what
had
the man said.
I had to go back for them because I missed them. So I was like, you know what? I knew someone that had them, and I doubled up on some. I think it was the military blacks on the Jordan 4s, and I
Mm.
knew the shop owner, and we made a little deal. And I actually came out with cash and the shoes, so I was well happy.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
Oh yeah. Those patchwork threes came out on New Year's Day, I believe.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
amazing pair, amazing pair. Still one of my favorites in my collection.
They should be.
I think they're really underrated as well for what they are.
Oh yeah,
Facts.
100%, 100%. I to be honest, I regret not getting it. I might actually go
Don't
back
worry
and
about it.
get them.
Don't worry about it. Nah. Don't go back. See, me and Rufio, we got that. We got that part
Yeah,
covered.
standard,
Don't you worry about
standard.
it.
Rufio has even got the top two actually wear them now. There you go,
Yeah, yeah, that's it. And the hat, and the hat.
and
Facts.
the hat too. Well, any others you really covered?
I'd say the Lorenzo G Dusk pair from was it 2023?
Okay.
I saw those on your page. How difficult was it to get that sneaker? Do you know him or something?
So the first pair that he dropped, I went to the drop in London. It was like my first big drop. There was all madness happening everywhere. Please come in, roads closed. It was all insane. And I couldn't get one of the chocolate bars to get a golden ticket. So I was like, you know what? That's cool. It happens. I'm going to just go to the exhibition and go see the shoes anyway. So I'm just going to go chill down there. So I've gone down there now. And then Lorenzo walked up. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to chat to the man. So I started talking to him and found out that we're actually from not far away from each other.
Mm.
And he was like, you know what? Do you want to see the exhibition early? And I was gassed. I was like, yeah, 100.
Hell
So
yeah.
we stepped in. And then as soon as we stepped in, he opened his wallet and he gave me one of the golden tickets so I could get a pair. And it was number 6.
Hey.
So I was overly appreciative and gassed.
Goes to show, if you don't ask, you shan't receive.
I didn't
Oh
even
man.
ask for it. I wasn't expecting it. But the
No,
fact
no,
that he
no, no,
went
no,
out of his
no.
way to hook me up, I was
Nah,
like, you
you
know what?
lying. You lying, Rufio. You know that man. Y'all went to school together. You used to date his sister, or he dated your sister, or something. Like your mama used to give him snacks or some shit like that. You lying, bro. Don't get on
No,
here lying
he's a
to
really good
people.
guy. He's a really good guy. And since then,
No, he's
obviously,
not.
he is. Since then, we've become friends, and I've actually managed to get a few pairs of him.
See, I told you they was friends. I
We
told
are
you they
now.
was
We
friends.
wasn't there. We wasn't then. But yeah, I managed to also get the volcanoes that he done this year, the Volcano 2.0. I got the sample pair 2 weeks before they came out.
You know what? It was
Hey.
nice having you on the pod, bro. It was good talking to you. We're gonna
No,
go ahead and
the,
end Rufio segment.
nah. For real. It's the thing is, this is what we say is when you move, you got to move swiftly. When you plugged in, you got to get yourself plugged in. That's the whole emphasis of this new game, and that's the emphasis of life. Like you get yourself out and about and plugged in. Otherwise, you just be left complaining, and there's no point in complaining because you never put the hard work in the first place. So at the end of the day, sometimes it's all about being in the right place in the right time. But you got to put yourself in a place to be in the right place at the right time. So
100.
that
And I will say
in
as well,
terms,
with the sneaker community, every single person I have met pretty much has been an amazing person. They've been willing to help if I need help. Like TJ knows, if I message him and ask him something, he's there. Like, and so it goes both ways. And I think that's the good thing that we've got over here is
yeah,
that
with me, it's never even about sneakers. Like Rufio will tell you, like if he needs any advice, even health advice, even for like
yeah, 100.
anything, I will help you. Like, just reach out and help you. And one thing I wanted to say at the start of the podcast is just on health and nutrition, is I'm now abandoning the major supermarkets. I'm literally going back to basics, farmer markets, butchers and fishmongers, and like to the source, because I'm not trusting these supermarkets. None of this bullshit lab grown bollocks that they're gonna sell you in the future. I'm going straight to the source. I'm going to if you guys want to know how to maneuver, how to move, I might even create a TikTok for you guys. So come and follow me if you want to. But like, I'm going to showcase this journey. It's far more cheaper than supermarkets, far more effective, and far more quality based than what the supermarkets give you. So that's my new journey. You guys know I make everything from fresh if I can. I make my own biltong. I make my own sea moss. I'll make everything from fresh if I can. If I'm able to, I will do. And that's my new focus going forward. And Rufio knows this. Rufio, like, this is why I give him as much advice as possible. My advice is free to anybody. My advice is free for anybody to help anybody, because at the end of the day, if you aren't helping yourself, you're gonna make yourself worse, and you gotta help yourself in life. And that's my narrative going forwards.
Y'all look out for TJ's new channel, Love Health Customs.
Thank you for the name. I might actually use that
on a TikTok near you. Wait a minute. Wait one damn minute. There's something we have not done in a very, very long time. I think we need to pull it out for Mr.
What's
G
that?
over here. You know
Oh,
what?
you
Hit the button.
right. Lose, choose, or dump. We always do this when new guests come on. Bro, you're new to the channel, so welcome to the channel. Lose, choose, or dump. Right, this premise, if I can remember this, is you lose a sneaker, that means you lose it for yourself and give it to everybody else, right? You choose a sneaker, that means you choose it and everybody else gets it. And you dump a sneaker, which means it's dumped from history, it never existed, never will ever exist, and you forget about it, right? So lose, choose, dump. I've got three prominent ones. I'm not going to do Air Force Ones. Let's just do the Jordan 1 Lost and Found. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Let's do the Air Force One, the Jordan 3 camo, and the Lorenzo Dust 95, right? Lose one, choose one, and dump one. Let me re-emphasize that for you, right? If you lose it, you didn't get it, everybody else gets it. If you choose it, everybody gets it, and you get it too. If you dump it, it no longer exists. I'm talking not in anybody's collection. Wipe it out of history.
All right, so I think choose would have to be Lorenzo G,
Of course.
Okay.
because of the story that means too much.
Yeah, okay,
Easy.
cool.
Lose, the Lost and Found, because everybody should have that. Everybody should have got that pair. So,
Yeah.
and dump is gonna have to be the F. Wow, this is so hard, man. No.
It ain't supposed to be easy, Rufy.
Oh.
So what were you dumping
oh.
again? Was it the Jordan 3 camos?
Yeah, that's what you said. Oh. Oh.
Well,
I
lost my
realized that again. Like, I
camos.
thought it was the Air Force, and I realized that again.
I lost my camos. You
Oh,
lose your camos.
Can I
They out
change?
here.
Can I change one of my decisions?
No.
No, it's too late.
Oh.
It's too late now.
Yo, Q, get rid of your
you
camo
got-
freeze.
No.
Cause no. But see what you did is you gave us all Lorenzo G95s. So it's okay.
Yeah, like
And you
That
get
was
us
really-
all the Lost and Founds.
that was a
it's
really
cool.
hard one. I can't lie, because like all of them
a-
are bangers.
It's a lot of Chicago ones, okay? It's like what 6 or 7 different versions of the Chicago one. So people can find the Chicago one without the Lost and Found.
Yeah, you could have the Chicago one without Lost and Found being attached to it, so it's fine, bro.
That Camo 3,
Yeah, true.
I love it, you love it, but if I could trade in my Camo 3s now for a Lorenzo G95, I'll do that.
What one though? What one would you go for, Keith?
All of them.
I didn't particular the white one, the one with the white base. I like,
Yeah.
but I kind of prefer the one with the green and blue in it.
Hang on.
He's gonna pull it out, but we can't see your screen, bro. You're frozen.
Oh, can you not see my screen?
Do we need to pause and refresh?
Yeah, pause it, and refresh.
Let's pause and refresh.
Go, bro.
You not don't show that sneaker, Rufio.
I was about to call you the Incredible because you were so green in the screen. I was about to call you the Incredible Rufio.
Well, I'll take that, man. Being called incredible is good. That's a compliment, right? I'm taking that.
You got the sneaker I'm talking about, don't you?
I think so. Am I allowed to show you?
Go on, bro.
You mother.
That's dope.
And that's a
fire.
neon.
Yeah, that's on the neon.
That's
So
why
I doubled up on the neons, and I gave one to Lorenzo, and got Lorenzo to do that for me.
I gave one to.
There you go. Okie dokie. Shall we move on to some quick strikes?
I was about to call you the N-word. I swear.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I swear I was about to call you the N-word. I gave one to Lorenz. Is that why you got the G on the end of your name?
Nah, it's not like this, sir.
Remember back in the day we used to call OG Original Gangster? That's what Rufio's moving at the moment.
I'm just very lucky. That's what it is. I'm just very lucky.
You know what? Almost Arthur Fist.
Yo, bro, you might got Thanos on you.
If I disappear in a second, everybody's gonna know why.
You, sir, are now officially a cheat code.
Officially, I like that. I like that. Official.
What was it?
You
What,
need to change your name
back,
to
front.
Rufio G, the cheat code. I swear. TJ. I'm gonna be quiet.
He has done some clothes for me as well, randomly at point.
What we talking about next?
You're
Man?
just just digging yourself hole.
What we talking about next, man? I'm sick of this. We got to get this dude off of this podcast. I swear. We got 10 minutes left in the pod. It's over. Like, do what you want to do. No quick strikes. Let's go straight to speaker court. No quick strikes. I got to get this dude off of my damn computer right now. What he's done clothes for me too. You say this shit casual, like it's like what is
Bro, get yourself plugged in.
I'm just very lucky. There's stuff that you can get and that you've got that I don't have, so it works both ways. Like we can't always hit on everything.
I don't want to hear that shit, bro.
you forget Rufio. Q's been on his 95 flex for the last year or two. Every 95.
Yeah.
So yeah. You can understand. You can understand why Q's like, what the fuck?
But there might be an American exclusive at some point, and I won't be able to get that. You never know.
From him, I'll send it to you. What you want? Tell me what you want. I will send it. TJ got the Atlanta 95s.
To be honest, Q's like my 95 journey started with those Atlanta 95s, and ever since then I ain't looked back. And you know what? Daniel was wearing the Coston 95 SB 95s, And we both agreed that was probably one of the best sneakers to release last year. That 95 costing is
I wore my
so
undefeated
hard.
yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great pair.
See, great pair. Like that custom 95 should have been the first SB 95 they released. I don't know why they released the first variation. That just went under the radar. And when the cost of 95 went under the radar, that is such a dope sneaker. Such a dope
And
sneaker.
I wore red, black, and green on purpose. When the goddamn red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Round of applause,
How
you,
about
bro.
that?
So,
Now.
what, Rufio? Before we close the segment with you, what is the next pickups you're going to pick up? As that for Lorenzo.
Some more Lorenzo G exclusive bullshit.
Um,
What, you just gave him an Air Force One to do for you too? Motherfucker.
no, I've not done that yet. Yeah.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah.
This dude.
I think the next big one that I'm kind of looking forward to is the Jordan 4 London. Now there is going to be other pairs before that probably, but the Jordan 4 London, I think that's going to be a great pair.
Yeah, I don't know what
it's looking to be real dope.
I don't know what the colorway is going to be. So at the moment it's just black and brown colorway with the brown being in the back tab. But I don't know. That's just a mock up, so I'm not gonna hold.
Yeah,
that.
that's what I mean. Like we say that all the time. Like you can't trust the mock up. Wait till you can actually see it in hand. You know what I mean?
Listen, I'm interested in the bed fours with the white lining. I'll probably want to swap my 2019 double up for one of those. So I'll probably get rid of that and just get the 220-26 pair. But if I'm really honest, if it's not like the paradise bullshit that we got for the Jordan 4s recently with the or the comic or that comic strip for comic 4 we got that comic
that's
4
supposed to be releasing at Comic-Con exclusively too.
Yeah, but that comic 4 Jordan 4, it's like a GR sneaker that was supposed to stay a GR, but it come out the full family size one. Like, I don't like it at all. GS, not GR. Sorry, GS sneaker. So they should have left it for the small feet gang. The way they changed the basketball eyelets, I respect. The gradient ambient color on the mesh, I respect. But we'll get into that. We'll get a bit onto that in the quick strikes because there's a lot I want to talk about in terms of that in the quick strikes as well, especially with some of the lawsuits that Nike faces. But as long as it's got nothing to do with that, as long as it looks half decent, I think the Jordan 4 London will sell. But a lot of sneakers aren't selling for Jordan brand at the moment, which is quite interesting, and Nike. But yeah,
it's good. It's good to some degree because, like you guys were saying the other week, like you can take that gamble if it goes on sale. Like my size, I can't normally do that, but recently I have seen a few pairs that are there.
What size you, bro?
I'm 12.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. You're on the right side of the bell curve with us.
Yeah, you're like Rick Dub size, but a good shout. Rick will be coming on hopefully soon, but a few weeks.
By the way,
Rick is basically.
I'm drinking an 8% beer, Rufio.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh. I just finished off my cup of Grand Marnier.
Yeah, that looks nice. I can't lie. Yeah, I'd rather take that than the beer. Yeah, that looks nice. Yeah.
And future sponsors Grand Marnier. Shout out to Pluto. Album dropping next week. And I'm not on the street team.
Like we said last week in the comments, we're more holy spirited guys rather than beer guys.
Yeah, that's it.
Do I need to take the camera down? You know what?
No. I've seen your stuff. I
seen the bar.
Oh, okay, cool.
Seen the bar.
I will come over and we'll see the bar together. All right, cool. Let's do some quick strikes, bro. Let's rock these quick strikes. Where you go?
Yeah, I know I was gonna pop shit. First quick strike. 7-Eleven versus Nike. 7-Eleven in Lawson is a gas station chain. Y'all call it petrol station, I believe. 7-Eleven. Let me take it back a little bit. 7-Eleven is one of those companies that's so famous. You'll see people wearing 7-Eleven t-shirts. Back in the day, they used to make 7-Eleven like toy trucks and stuff like that. We used to play with as kids. 7-Eleven, from what I know, growing up, was one of the first gas stations to have hot food. You'd go to 7-Eleven, get your hot dog and stuff
Slushies
like
and all
that.
that. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
All
yeah,
that,
yeah.
right? So this is not the first time we've seen 7-Eleven on a Nike product as far as the colorway is concerned. There's the legendary 7-Eleven Dunk, where there's the orange, the red, and the green panels. That dunk never happened. It exists, but it never released. This is one of the sneaker myths that we have to deal with when it comes to SBs, because we know how SBs happen. Nike
So
has a
did
white, orange, green, and red Air Max 95 that they were supposed to drop this month in July. And now, in my opinion, because of sneaker media calling it 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven is suing, calling for a cease and desist on Nike.
so a couple of things. Didn't they do like a Heineken SB do like a Heineken variation, but it wasn't really called a Heineken Dunk.
Mm-hmm.
They did the Freddy Kruegers without calling them the Freddy Kruegers.
Mm-hmm.
They did the Spider-Man one, Spider-Verse, and the Spider-Man joints without calling it the Spider-Man joints in terms of the name.
That was legit. The Spider-Man stuff was legit.
Okay, cool. But they've done Nike and Jordan Brand. No, Nike have done a lot of stuff without claiming name to it. I don't see why they haven't got the agreement to do it, because it would be a fantastic collaboration, right? What's the other company that they've done? They've done the set door. Apparently, the sneaker media was claiming one of them was like 7-Eleven joints, and what was the other one?
Lawson, which is the
Lawson.
parent company.
Okay, so basically they're going to ban that into one lawsuit potentially.
Well, it was supposed to
But
be a pack. The
yeah,
the
yeah.
blue, white, and red Lawson pair and the green, orange, red 7-Eleven pair.
So for one, I don't know why Nike don't claim it and have an official copyright and IP collaboration with the brands, because that's what Adidas do. Like we're talking about rival companies. Adidas have done that a lot with Simpsons, a lot with other little M&Ms and Lego and stuff like that. And obviously Nike doing the Lego collaboration recently is an official collaboration. But I don't understand why they haven't put their name to it and claimed it and done
Money.
the due diligence. But for the sake of what, we're getting sued now because you want to do something and not,
Money.
it doesn't make sense to me either way. Because if it's to do with money, don't use the same colorways and let people assume that it's a collaboration. Then the companies will come after you anyway.
So, Rufy, let's apply this to sampling. Right? If you make a song using somebody else's song, they have the right to tell you what percentage of it they want, right?
Yeah.
That's what
They're
this is.
licensing fee. And I think, like, to
Yeah.
some degree, Q's right. Like, it will be the licensing fee. But have they already tried to speak to these companies and they've just said, look, if you want to use this, our license fee is going to be X amount, and it's just outpriced.
But let me give you a prime example in terms of licensing. So when Jay-Z used Dead President's vocals from Nas, he paid Nas 50% of the profits. He paid 50%.
What if Nike don't want to give 50%?
but that song's a classic. So that 7-Eleven would have been a classic. It doesn't come. So the thing is, I said this on my social platform, right? The more you focus on the customers, the more the customers are loyal to you, and the more the more you
Sorry,
the more
guys.
you're the more you focus. That's fine, bro. Like the more you focus on you get lost for friend. The more you focus on the customers, the more the customers are loyal to you. The more you focus on the money and the consumerism, the more loyal fans you lose. And this is what it is. If you want to produce a classic and if you want to put your name to it, do the collaboration. If you're losing money, that's fine. If you're giving a percentage of the money to a rival or a company and not being a rival company, that's still fine. But you produced a classic. You produce a classic sneaker. You don't have this lawsuit, because if this lawsuit comes into court and Nike will lose money for it, why did you even intend to do the collaboration in the first place? Because you already lost money.
But this is the thing, like Nike have got enough people working there to know how far they can push me. Have they literally looked at the legislation and been like, okay, we're on the line, but we've not crossed that line?
That's true.
That's a fact. And so you leaned in on it from the Nike side, which is understandable because Nike is a global company. And I think that's where the 7-Eleven people are looking at it like, wait a minute. Y'all have the income to be able to give us what we're asking for. And it's more than likely Nike saying, no, like we don't have to put a 7-Eleven patch on it. Like we don't have to brand it 7-Eleven, but these are colors. You don't own colors, right? No company owns colors unless they created a color and patented.
True.
Does 7-Eleven have the patent for the exact colors that Nike used on the sneaker? Or are they taking what Sneaker Media is presenting as the 7-Eleven Lawson pack and saying that's our IP? Y'all can't do that without our permission.
So
I think it depends what they've
7-Eleven
trademarked and how.
No, but the 7-Eleven trademarked a lot of variations of colors in terms of color combos. I think I think Sneaker Legal put that out there. There's the color combination might be IP for 7-Eleven. Don't hold me to that, but this is something I saw. The color combos, the variations, and the 7-Eleven logo are 7-Eleven IP. So that could be where they're treading on Nike on. But
I guess.
But in terms of 7-Eleven, those released early in some stores, and they 7-Eleven have asked Nike to retract those and to bring them back in and to claim retract the sales from them, the ones already sold, and cancel the sales for future ones. So I think that could possibly happen if 7-Eleven win the court case.
If that sneaker dropped at my local store and I got a pair, it's a wrap. I ain't giving y'all shit back. Y'all gonna have to call Rufio and have him get me some Lorenzo G95s for me to give y'all that sneaker back. It's over.
And you know, with the hype, you know what's going to happen. Any type of hype is going to raise the price of that sneaker, and that sneaker is already going for like 400, 500 pounds. In terms of that, maybe 7-Eleven and Nike will come to a compromise. Maybe if that happens, they will come to a logistic where they can put the 7-Elevens. Look, I will be really, really honest with you. If that collaboration was official with a 7-Eleven stamp on it, that would have been epic. That would have been really dope.
Yeah.
I doubt it though. I doubt it. It would be not. I wasn't even interested in the 7-Eleven pair. I wanted the Lawson pair. But yeah, it is what it is. There was another side to this. Adidas versus Soul Retriever.
Oh yeah.
Has been dismissed.
By who, bro? By who?
Adidas.
Why?
Because Adidas.
Because they realized their staff were complicit. I feel they realized their staff was complicit. They were giving information. They were promising things. Whoever it was, maybe high up, we don't know. And they realized that if they took this to court, it will be all open to, you know, the public.
I think it was some low to mid tier people who did make agreements for compensation.
Yep.
And once Adidas did their research on the leakers and the people who made these promises to Soul Retriever, similar to the Neville situation where he bought that storage unit full of samples and stuff. When your employees go outside of the bounds of operation and do stuff on their own, you can't do nothing about that. You're
because
liable
it's
to a certain
because it still
extent.
represent because they still represent the company. Because
Exactly.
as soon as you have a company badge on you to negotiate anything, you still represent the company. If you still represent the company, you're still liable.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Exactly that.
That's just like if Rufio got me some Lorenzo G95s and Lorenzo G be like, wait a minute, how did this dude in the US get this exclusive pair that I made for Rufio? And Rufio liable for the pair that I have.
I feel like we're gonna have a conversation after this. We're gonna have to sort some things out. I feel like it's building. Oh god.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, cool. Let's move on, bro.
Me too.
Next quick strike.
You're still gonna be on Rufio with those 96, 95s, bro. We saw over the years Union have been dropping a lot of collaborations with Jordan Brand. We saw Waker doing a lot more in stuff in terms of Jordan Brand. We saw the fives, we've seen the six this year. But on top of that, we always see stuff like this. We always see samples. I just want to get your input onto some of the samples that we've been seeing over the last couple of weeks. Last week. This is one of them. So it looks like we have more samples coming through. I don't know whether they're gonna ever exist or if they're gonna come out, but these are potential samples. First of all, are they better than the originals? Are they going to have the same impact as the originals? And do you feel that they should come out? Those are the three questions I want you to pay in mind while I show you this. So these samples have been shown prior in 2018, and we're seeing them again. So there must be a reason why we're seeing them originally now. But also there's another subject we'll cover next, which probably delves a bit more deeper into this as well. So this is the
Take
four
off,
samples
Rufio.
we saw. Hey,
I want to get the bro's opinion on this.
what do you think, Rufio?
Is this like the Union and Awake samples again?
Yeah, this is the Union samples. We're already seeing this floating about the Union UNC Royal sample. I'd like to see that come out. But there's also we saw Union post this as well. So give me your thoughts. Obviously, we see the guava at the
Well, if
start.
Union are posting it as well, I'm definitely hoping it's legit. Like, I think it'd be good if they do. I think that there's certain pairs that they hold back, like they re-release retros all the time, and then there's certain pairs that they should be releasing that they just ignore. So I think this would be a good thing for sneaker culture, and because they're not exactly the same, are they? The materials are
No.
different.
I would this is the awake stuff that we've seen. Obviously, some of the samples that we've seen as well. Some of the mock-ups and some
Yeah,
of
I
the
think some of them look hard.
So what's your thoughts, Q?
The five, that green five, I think they did better with what they ended up coming out with the five with the netting in, or the A with the netting in it on the five.
Yeah,
That six, I think they made the right choice by not going with that alternative logo.
yeah.
But as far as Union is concerned with those fours, some of them colorways, because I only like the noir and the guava colorways of the Union fours. So I think some of those other colorways should live.
I agree with you. But what I don't want to see, and this is what Jordan Brand or Nike always end up doing sometimes. Like, dude, this is an alternative noir colorway I like.
I don't like
Some of
that
the
one.
color. I think that's okay. I think some of these other colorways are nice, but
Yes.
the problem with it is, and I hope it doesn't end up this way. Is the fact that when they do release, it's more like a rinse and repeat. Like it's like with the guava colorway, but replacing the guava with noir or blue or royal, green. Like give us something that is not rinse and repeat. I like that. I'm not saying I don't like the colorways, but give us something a bit more that will captivate us, like the guavas, like the noirs, that will grab our attention. Because if I don't want that to fail. That's the problem. Is if you start releasing colorways that are similar to the ones you've released before, you're almost diluting the originals by giving us something that's already been done. Give us something like a reverse variation or different fabrics and different materials. Give us an all green with the reverse of the like something different. See what I'm saying? But not
Yeah, no,
not
I agree.
not something that people can aim and say, oh, that's like the guava but a different color. See what I'm saying? I don't
I
want that.
I don't think Union can top the guava colorway.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I think the thing that saves them on that point is the materials are different, but I do think they could have done a bit more than just change up the materials.
Yeah, I think they made the right choice with what they produced. Even though I only
100%.
like two of the four colorways that they dropped, the guava being one, noir being two, and the other two, they could have did something different in my opinion. I understand what they did, but samples are left on the cutting room floor for a reason. Whoever
That
the
one.
decision makers are decided, nah, this is what we going with. And that's no shade to anybody who liked the other colorways. But in my opinion, as far as a Union 4 is concerned, they will not be able to top that guava. And as far as Awake is concerned, that pink six, I said this before, that pink six is the better of the sixes. That pink five, I don't give a fuck what colors you put on it. It's not gonna top that pink five.
No,
They
no.
chose the correct design with the A, with the netting, and that pink colorway is just fire. I wanna do another word, but it's just fire.
Yeah, I was shout to Scott. I was talking to him yesterday actually, and we looked at these Union samples because he's got all four and he loves all four.
Mm-hmm.
His idea of Union doing an inverse or a inverse variation of the desert moss and inverse version of the topaz would look dope because you taking that green and putting it in the upper and you taking that topaz and putting it on the actual tab, that will look fire. And having the desert moss rather than having the desert moss where the purple is, having the desert moss, having the desert moss with the purple is and purple on the desert moss, and inversing the colors of the tab and having it on the actual wings and having the wings on the back tab. That having the inverting the colors and making a inverse pack would look dope. But what we're
Yeah,
seeing with the samples, visualizing it and having it on paper might be different. But if we do looking at those samples, for me, this is why I said it looks like it almost looks like it's the guava colorway with most of those samples, and then put in black or blue or red and don't do that because don't dilute what you already got because what you got is absolutely amazing. Do something a bit more different to give it a bit more life to the original pack, and maybe playing homage to the original pack would be quite dope because you're
Mm,
giving somebody something that they know they've already got, and they could say, oh, I guess this Jordan 4 is the inverse of this one because it does this and this and this. It's a bit more storytelling to it as well, but don't
there
give
are
us the rinse and
not
repeat.
there are not enough green Jordan 4s.
The
very
Manila
true.
4 is one. The Manila 4 is one of the best ones that it was exclusive to the Philippines.
The Manila and the Wahlburger make people want a green 4. There's not an all green, a majority green Jordan 4,
No,
and Union could have did that.
Yeah,
Union still could do that. I'm saying Union still could do that.
I feel like what they've done is as well they've played it safe. They kind of know what's going to sell safely rather than trying to do anything exciting.
But
Mm,
but what Q said, these are samples. So samples are sometimes left on the floor for a purpose. So let's hope that the samples that we've got and we're seeing, they develop on and make them better than they are, and maybe apply more colors. And like even though a lot of people don't like the desert moss, I think that color is so unique that you don't see it all the time, and it's still
I
such a
hate it.
unique colorway that yeah, I know you hate it, bro, but it's still such a unique colorway that if somebody rocked it, you'd be like, oh yeah, I know exactly what that sneaker is. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I've seen people pull it off, but I do not like the second and the third and fourth colorway. The guava and noir, bang, they
Oh,
bang
by the way,
hard.
Cam hated it so much that he repainted
Of course, Cam gonna find a reason to paint some shit or poke some
it,
different holes in
put
some
holes
shit.
or put holes in
Cam don't
stuff.
count. Cam don't count. Cam is a contrarian by nature. Cam is an anarchist. He's a sneaker anarchist. That's what he is. He got to
Pretty
put.
much, pretty
He got to
much.
Gandalf everything he get. Like he. It don't matter. I don't know if Cam ever bought a sneaker and left it alone.
Oh yeah, he
Outside
did.
of some Jordan ones.
He did do the shadow golf sneaker, didn't he? Put the label on it.
See what I'm saying? This dude is ridiculous. Yeah, I'm
Anyway,
talking
love
about
you, Cam.
Cam. Yeah, yeah. I love him too. But he's ridiculous. He's a ridiculous person. God damn it.
Hey, hey, Cam is Cam. Cam don't always do Cam.
Cam is Cam. You ain't gonna change it
Alright, cool.
neither.
Let's move on.
Next quick strike. Quickly, um, we have news of Jordan Brand doing something a little different. I think this is one of the smartest moves I've ever seen or heard of from Jordan Brand. They have created a design studio full of some of the dopest designers on the planet of Earth. I don't know what they're doing on Venus or Mars or Mercury, but on Earth, when you're talking about Chris Gibbs, and I'm just mentioning the people that I rock with and know of personally, Nina Chanel, Protocol Index, Esteban. I mean, and around the world, they say, you know what? We're gonna find some of the most innovative, some of the most influential, some of the freest thinking creators that we have on the planet and we have worked with or open to working with. And they creating a program for these people because Tinker old, y'all.
Hmm.
Tinker's old. Frank Cook can't do it by himself. Clearly, very, very clearly, the people that they have in house cannot and have not been getting it done for us. I'm talking about for the sneakerheads, for the collectors, hell, even the resellers then got bored with what's going on. And although we love it as far as the retail aspect is concerned, culturally, we got people acting like sneakers ain't cool no more, which is bullshit. The fact that this stuff ain't selling out all the time is not the issue. Most of the time, it's not selling out. In my opinion, there are too many sales. We shouldn't have as many pairs and colorways going on sale. Some, yes. I'll take 50-50. But when 70, 60, 70% of the stuff that come out is going on sale, it's not a good look for us. And it spells trouble for us in the future. That's my opinion. 808
Is
kicks. Don't put it on TJ. Don't put it on Rufio OG.
is it is it to do with too many sneakers coming out? or is it to
That
do
too.
with? Yeah, that's the thing is at this moment in time, the community, the way the community is talking, is there's too many sneakers coming out. There's too many releases. There's too many collaborations. They need to focus on quality releases rather than releasing quantity. That lot. This is what I'm hearing through the grapevine, through a lot of people talking, a lot of some sense as well. So
I think it's a
I like the
combination of
pro.
things.
Yeah, it's almost like a storm. We're in the middle of a storm, and the storm is there's too much stuff going on. The price, like I'm gonna be honest, nobody like they want to release Jordan packs next year for $500. They've increased the prices. They've yeah, you scoffed it for, and I know exactly why. They want to release the Space Jams for an increased price. They want to release the bread.
250.
They want to release the Jordan 4 bread for an increased price. They want
250.
to keep. They want to increase. They want to keep increasing the prices, and it almost feels like either to compromise the tariffs that they're facing, or secondly,
No,
and
no,
I
no,
get
no, no,
it.
no, 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 no. Tariffs done.
Yeah, I know, and we'll get into that for the next quick strike. But also, it also feels like they are compensating for the fact that they had losses over the last couple of years, and they need to increase the prices to balance the books and the stakeholders. So, but the thing is, we're feeling the effects, and now people are like, all right, cool, calm. I'm gonna keep it calm. I'm gonna keep it square. I'll buy them when they're on sale, because now if a lot of people got that narrative in their brain to get those sneakers when they're on sale, then they will get them on sale. And even if you make them limited, people will be still like, do I really need it because a similar colorway came out? And that's the consequences of having too many sneaker releases with too many colorways that are similar. All right, cool. You get OGs, you get the True Blue, but Wizards came out. So do I get rid of the Wizards that I have to get the True Blues? So there's these questions people are already asking. Like, do I need it? Do I want it? Is it required? Did it complete my collection? Yeah, obviously. Then what do I do? Do I get rid of pairs that have had similar colorways to get accommodate for the new releases? Bro, that's the question people are asking at the moment.
Rufio, do you know your rough number of your collection?
I think I'm about 180 pairs ish.
So are you? Do you beat pairs or you picky like you? Because I
No, there's
do.
certain. I always get a pair to beat, like to walk the dog, so that I'm not affecting the collection.
So for people like us, we piecing it out. I
But
don't. I don't. I got away from buying stuff so much because I know I only have so much time. And I think this is where the brands lose it a little bit.
do you also think it's because the next generation they're not necessarily going for the same things as what we're going for? They're like going for the
That too,
Asics and the P six
bro.
thousand and
This is the perfect storm. This is why I say it's the perfect storm. People like us are being more selective. The price There's a price hike. There's too many releases, too many similar colorways, and the younger generation ain't focused on retros like we are. It's the perfect storm, and what, like I said last week, nostalgia plays a huge impact into all the guys that brought up in the 90s, 80s, and 70s, and all of a sudden, right, once we retract our money, once we retract our finances, once we're not here anymore, what's the narrative of sneakers going forward? I can't like it's difficult, bro, because we've seen already some of these newer generations trashing like retro sneakers and saying, oh, why people getting Jordans anymore? Jordans, if you're 40 you shouldn't be wearing Jordan. All that narrative is bullshit, but like they're still saying it.
Who gives a
yeah.
fuck? Like, no. So your number is close to mine. I try to stay low, as low as I possibly can, because I know I ain't wearing all this shit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be. It's only so many days in the weekend, which is normally when I really get to wear my shit because I work 5 days a week. But the pieces. Chris Gibbs, we know. Chris Gibbs creating some one-off special shit. You know what I'm saying? Nina Chanel, Angelo Bach with Awake, and um, a lot of the stuff that he did in the past. Protocol in that. I mean, we looking at people who not interested in just putting a different color on a retro.
And I think that's what they need. They need that injection in there.
It's about to get nasty.
It almost feels like the sneaker game needs an adrenaline shot. It
That's
feels
what
like,
this is.
yeah,
Jordan
I hope it
Brand.
is.
This is Jordan Brand's penicillin right here with this program. What they doing? Jordan Brand has a virus of put a different color on the same thing.
Yeah.
These all these people. I'm especially looking forward to what Chris Gibbs and Nina Chanel gonna be up to, and Protocol, because we know it, shit coming out of Soul. It's got a whole nother vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? What Nina Chanel doing, it's got a whole nother vibe to it. Same thing. We just got through talking about Union. What
Yeah,
Chris Gibbs
and
does, it's got a whole nother vibe to it. You know what I'm saying?
we we've just in that discussion we've given countless ideas. Not from just for us, from talking to other people. We've given like I can tell you 5 or 6 ideas that me and Scott came up with, just collaboration sneakers on maybe doing a Spider-Man this and that on a different silhouette, and doing this with a mesh and that with a thing and this with a thing and that with a thing. But if we're coming up with these ideas, why aren't the people that are actually ingrained in Jordan Brand coming up with the same ideas?
See, I
What you
think that
talking
they
about?
are. I think that when you talk about the design team, I think the design team are coming up with more stuff than what we could even imagine. But then it goes up the pole, doesn't it? It has to go to the next level and the next level. And it's
So
you know, when you
so
like
you're
certain corporations, they have people in positions for a long time and they don't like change.
So what you're saying is the people that are higher up in Jordan Brand and Nike Brand have such a disconnect to the
They
public
don't know
that
what the fuck they
Well,
talking about.
it's
If
either
it
a
ain't Frank
disconnect.
Cook, if it's not Frank Cook or H, they don't know what the fuck they talking about.
So I think it's either a disconnect or it's the risk. To them, it's too much of a risk. That's why you don't see many
but
like new versions of stories in films, or you know what I mean? Because they repeat.
Not the motherfuckers who signed off on that net Jordan 4 or the
Yeah,
fucking
that's all. What
or the
was that?
RMs and did what's the newest RM? It's they did a 5 RM. Now they got some 11
yeah, I saw
RM
that.
that's come.
Yeah, that's
Bro,
trash.
no, bro, not them, not them.
Let's talk about the reimagined. It's gone. Let's talk about the craft. Gone. Let's talk about the
Get it out.
85s.
Get it
Gone.
out. Get it out.
Like you can repackage shit, but it's still gonna be shit.
Get
You're
it
still gonna
out.
sniff it.
Get
So,
that shit out here.
and you talk about movies, bro. Don't even get me down on movies. Like I'm gonna script 3 or 4 different fucking movies that nobody's ever fucking thought of already.
Stay in your lane.
Don't even
Stay
get
in
me
your
on
lane,
that.
PJ.
Pardon me. But let's go on to the next quick strike quickly before we smash it, bro.
Last quick strike. When you said Nike Backtrack, I think I know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
God. So Nike realized that going direct to customer wasn't the shout, and Nike's now going back to the wholesale. They realized over the last year, wholesale was 6% up and direct to customer was 6% down. For last quarter, let me just quote this correctly because I want to make sure I've got the figures correct. They said the last quarter, their revenue was up by from 2025 to 2026, the revenue was up by 0.2%. Wholesale was up by 6%. Direct to customer was down by 6%. Nike's digital brand was down by 12%. Net income was down by 3.4%, and the gross margin income was up by 20 BPS, which basically from last year, which basically indicates that going wholesale and de-risking the actual value going direct to customer is probably the best option, because overall Nike doesn't seem to be selling their product direct to customers effectively as they thought they would. Nike also reported a 407% surge in quarterly net income to 1.07 billion. However, analysis have noted that to a 986 million one-time court order tariff refund. So that's why the actual profits were inflated. So that being said, Nike's realized that selling your whole product wholesale to the retailers and de-risking that product, because basically saying this is your product, go and sell it for us, is probably a more effective way of selling your product than it is to go direct to customer, because most of their stuff is going on sale. So
Spread it out.
Spread it out, spread the risk out, and reap the rewards. That's what it seems like it is, bro. What's your thoughts, guys?
I feel like, so go on, Q.
Nah, it's you right. They right. We said it wasn't gonna work, and y'all know I love Nike as much as I love any brand on the planet. It was stupid. It was stupid. That's it.
Now, my counter argument to that is, how many of these tier 0 stores or tier 1 stores want Nike products? With the realization that most of the products are going on sale, with the realization that to get these tier 0, tier 1 products, you have to have a percentage of wholesale products that probably will go on sale.
They did it to themselves. Did they not?
They did. They did.
They allowed New Balance and Asics and Vans to come in and fill up the spaces on the shelves that they said they didn't want anymore. Hoka, On Cloud, they did it to themselves. So what y'all expect? I go to the Nike store. I can't say the average sneakerhead is running to the Nike store. Ain't that many fucking Nike stores. There are not as many Nike stores as there are JD Sports and Hibbets and City
and
Gear.
To be 12% down on your digital sales, that tells a lot. Because that means not a lot of people running to the digital stores to see what Nike's got. All right, cool. This is a really, really odd one, or good question. One or two. When's the last time Nike gave an exclusive access on Sneakers app? When's the last time you got a Sneakers pass or any exclusive stuff from the Sneakers app? In the UK, Rufio first. Can you remember what last notification you got when it says, "Oh, exclusive early access"?
So the last early access I got was on the Black Cat, but I think almost everybody got that. It wasn't like I was getting exclusive access, because I know 10 other people who got it.
So it's not exclusive access then. It's not exclusive access. I'm talking about when's the last time you were randomly there without a release, and they just said, "Oh, this is an earlier release," or "This is a exclusive access that sneaker came out 6 months ago, but we still got pairs. We're still going to give you access," and not a lot of people got that. When's the last time, bro?
Last time I got EA. Unwarranted was the pollen ones.
Whoa. When did the pollen ones come out, bro?
Shit, 2023.
What? And when you talk about digital sales, digital marketing, access to sneakers on their app, now you can understand why there's a 12% downtown on their digital sales, because they're not even focusing on the digital sales that like they used to in the first place.
See, I think that's also because the same products that are on Nike for full price, JD's got them for 20% off or 30% off or 40% off. Do you know what I mean? At the same time. So they're not trying to
Bro,
compete in the digital space.
bro, the Green Apple
And
95s were supposed to be JD exclusive.
Yeah.
Everybody got them.
on
Everybody got them.
on the flip note, going to your influencer to buy sneakers isn't working. Look at Travis. Look what happened with that release.
Travis selling World Cup jerseys. I get a fucking notification every other day with a different World Cup jersey with the
Oh
shit
yeah.
upside down from Travis.
It's our experience with sneakers app has not been the same for a long time. I noticed that the other
No,
day. It's
no.
not been the same for a long time,
But
bro.
even
I
Sneakers Day, they've not been doing Sneakers Day for ages now.
why you had to bring up Sneakers Day?
Bro, I can I give
Sorry.
I you know
Not to be used without the express written consent of the Shoot Dog podcast.
one thing you could do one thing to even bring up the hype with sneakers. Why don't you make that app more interactive? Why don't you do treasure hunts with that map, regional treasure hunts with that map? Why don't you
No,
do
because
something?
you got to play the video game, TJ. You got to play the video game that they put on there. When you post your fit pics, you have to tag Nike Fit Check. You got
Bro,
to watch all the stories. You have to incentivize the company to give you more.
I would love if Nike did a urban orienteering where you go and find clues that are relevant to that sneaker to unlock points to give you early access. Not only does it give you to explore your city, explore the history, get you fit and active, but it also allows you to get early access for the sneaker as soon as you hit those
Bro,
points.
bro,
Bro, there's so much you can do with that app.
bro. The shareholders don't give a fuck about your ideas
And then the
or my
consumers don't give a
ideas.
fuck about your products then. That's simple as
They
that.
don't care. They don't care about Rufio's ideas. They don't give a fuck about our ideas. Okay, they want the money, and if they don't
That's
see it
true.
making money, fuck it.
But
They don't
TJ's
And
care.
idea would fit into their whole ethos. So the fact that they're not like, there's probably someone chanting this. There's probably someone in the office who's going, "This is what we need to do." Then someone higher up's going, "Nah."
Nah,
but
nah.
you know what I said. The original quote stands still. If you look after the consumers will be loyal and look after you. And if you look after the money, the loyal consumers will be like, okay, bye bye to you. Simple as that, bro. That's happening. It's been happening for the last couple of years. Has been happening since COVID, and it's still gonna keep happening as soon as you kind of concentrate on that money and you don't give a fuck about your consumers. And F being the prime word here, they won't give a F about you too. That's
Where the
happening,
Eakins
bro.
at? Where are the Eakins? Where is the Nike Street team? The motherfuckers who gonna show up to the sneaker events. The motherfuckers who gonna show up to the live activations and get in with the people. Huh? The people is the most important thing to the brand. The people who
If
spend
you
the money.
if you look, exactly the same. That's what I'm trying to say. If you look after the consumers, they will spend money with you and they will stay loyal to you. And we've been loyal. Look at the background. Look at our backgrounds. We've been loyal to Nike and Jordan Brand for the longest, and we're complaining.
Nike, just give us a job.
But I think
Give
that's what
us
they
a
need to
job.
do. They do need to speak to the community more. They need
But where
community
are they?
feedback and they need to
Bro,
listen.
But hold on. Where
I
are they?
applied to be a product tester. That's what I got back. I applied to be a product tester. I'm gonna go back and do it again with a different email. They not,
Yeah.
bro.
But people probably listen to this and think we're talking utter bollocks. but
There's always going to be someone in there.
keep thinking that, bro. Keep thinking that, because when you talk sense, you're gonna have haters. Though, as simple as that, bro. It's simple.
100, 100.
All right,
Because they're
bro.
wearing
You got a
Asics
cook.
and fucking New Balance now. That's why. Motherfucker.
I might go and get some Asics sneakers just to wind them up.
And this will
No
be the
lying,
last
like-
episode. It will.
All right, cool. You got something for us, bro? You got some? You got a cool case for us?
Yeah, man.
All right, cool. Let's go, bro.
Let's hit the button now. Let's hit the button. When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Guilty! Welcome back to Sneaker Court of Public Opinion with me, Judge Public Opinion and Executioner. And today we have the incredible Rufio, and he's going to give us a couple of court cases, bro, potentially. What you got for us today, bro?
So for me, I think the women's releases need to go to court because they can get all the men's releases, they fit in them, but we can't fit in all the women's releases, yeah. And sometimes they have some banging colorways. And I've got to be real, like, I see them when they drop, like, yeah, everything up to size 6, maybe 6.5 goes, and everything else is left. Like, just drop a size 12, I might want it. Do you know what I mean?
Are you talking about the Sunset Jordan 5, yeah?
There's multiple. Like, the shimmers. The Jordan 4 shimmers, maybe. Do you know what I mean? Like, you go back, like, there's so many pairs that potentially I might have wanted. Do you know what I mean? And when you see the first mock-ups, I don't know that that's going to be a women's only release.
I have to agree with you because you're on the external spectrum of that women's release because it goes up to 9.5 and maybe a 10.
Me too.
And sometimes. Yeah, and yeah, bro, I can just about fit into a 9.5. Q's annoyed, Rufio's annoyed. On that, bro, that's a quick call.
Yo, the 95 mint is a women's colorway.
Guilty. I thought equality was supposed to be the way forward. Equality can't be one base one way, not the other. Make sneakers for everybody, women's and men, and all the other sizes. Big sizes, small sizes. F the bell curve. Make a flat curve. Make as many pairs that people want. And I like the fact that you might be doing pre-orders in the future, and if you're doing pre-orders in the future, it means anybody that wants pairs will be able to get pairs. So let's hopefully, fingers crossed, that is the way forward. What's your thoughts, guys?
What the man is saying, he's not saying don't do women's colorways. He's not saying don't make women's exclusives. What he's saying is make extended sizes for all this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then everyone
all
has
these
to go.
95, all these 95s, that's women's Nike Air Max, bruh. When the pink foam came out, women didn't sell that shit out.
100.
Okay. When the mint Air Max 95 Gradient OG came out, women did not sell it out.
Can I be very controversial? Very
No.
controversial here. Why?
We don't do controversy here.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say the same thing with UAs and women's exclusives because I don't hear the same noise around women saying they can't get their sizes because sneakers are still sitting. So,
Bro,
the
UA motherfuckers too cheap to buy the last to make shoes for the big foot people.
100.
So
That's
we
true.
know that. We know that.
yeah.
So them cheap 2, 3, 4 batch making motherfuckers. We heard from Kali. They not making all them batches no more. Now y'all just stuck with the flea market specials. You cheap motherfuckers.
Yeah,
The Plimsolls.
yeah, that's it.
Plimsolls is what y'all got.
The
Yeah,
primary PE shoes.
yeah.
Plimsoll, midsole.
That's
Take your ass
it.
to gym class. Take your ass to gym class in them shits.
Yeah. Alright, cool. And you got anything else for us, bro?
I got one more.
Go on, let's do it.
Designers
Guilty,
and
what you got, bro?
brands. Sorry, designers and brands need to stop copying each other. Like, it's a bit ridiculous now. Like, I can go into the shop, pick up a New Balance, an Asics, and a Nike, and they all look the same. Like, what is that about? Like, just, I get that there's a color of a season, you know what I mean, like for Fashion Week and whatnot, but silhouette-wise, try and look different. Be original.
This
Bro,
man
you
is
cooking.
boy.
Cooking.
Let him cook. Let him
Oh, no,
cook.
no.
Let him cook. What?
Guilty. Stop copying each other. Lie, Pants and Five. We can see everything what you're doing. What you got to say, Q?
We see you, K-Swiss. Y'all in the back of the line. Y'all doing the same shit the rest of these brands doing. Y'all in the back. But the people in the front doing it too. So I can't even blame you.
And Skechers, and a New Balance, and a E6, and everybody else. When it all comes with generically, you're all the same. This is why we got options to pick from, and people pick what they want from a cheaper store.
Buy
Yeah,
what
standards.
you like. Rock what you like. But don't try to tell me your shit is better than what I got on. Please
Yeah.
don't.
Anything else, Rufio?
No, I think that's covered the main one.
Cooking. You're cooking today, bro.
Let him cook. There you go.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
And Rufio said that was it for today. Just
He
today.
ain't lying. He ain't lying.
Alright, let's do some discounts, bro, quickly.
Discounts. I love this story. Cargo thieves, meaning the people who hit the trains, they ain't stealing your sneakers no more. They stealing data center equipment. Oh,
I saw the other story where if you pump a lot of music, loud music, into a data center,
it
it
disrupts the
blows out.
servers. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And there's a person that you can hire if you catch him on social media. Just give him a call.
Oh yeah. He got the truck. He ready. He ready. He gonna pull up.
with 20 speakers on and everything. Bro.
No, not 20 speakers. He got 2015s. He got 15-inch speakers for your ass. Z sneaker heads. Jordan 11. Did y'all see that?
I don't think I
It's
saw
similar
that.
to House of Heat.
Yo,
It's similar to what happened with House of Heat.
The Lapis, that purplish blue Jordan 11 that they've been saying is coming this holiday season.
Yeah.
The fake markets made it with the Z Sneakerheads logo.
Oh.
Of it. Yeah. Shout
That's
out to
the
Z
UAZ.
Sneakerheads. You made it, bro.
That's the UAZ.
You made it, bro. Also, from Z Sneakerheads, he's reporting that there is a Jordan 10 Dirty Bread coming. All black with the red stripes. We saw the factory sample. Shout out to King Rod. I know you're gonna get them. He loves tens and he loves the dirty bread colorway.
You better be
So
wearing it too.
he- it's a beautiful thing. Jordan 8 being 23. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you seen it?
I don't think I've seen it.
I need that.
It's the same color as that fan.
Oh,
Suede,
damn.
laser.
Have you seen the
Yes.
mock-ups? Have you seen
Yes.
the actual different samples that they came up with to get to the eventual colorway?
No, I only saw the all green with the laser. Yeah,
I
if
might
that's
need
the
that.
one, yeah. Uh, look forward to another lawsuit. Mason Mahara, Air Max 90 inspired sneaker.
Oh man, that was horrendous. I saw that. They even got white variation as well.
Trash. Trash. Fuck out of here. Shout out to the Knicks once again, 2026 NBA champions. The city is naming streets after the team members.
Hey, that's fire.
Permanently or temporarily?
Yeah, probably more than likely temporarily. But
Rufio, do you know in the UK, this is a fun fact. If you have 5 houses on the block, you can rename the street.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
That's mad.
You got
We
to pay.
need to
You got
stack
to
up.
obviously pay for it. Yeah, you obviously need to pay for it.
we need to save up
rename the
stuff,
street.
buy some houses, y'all.
Yeah, 5,000 ain't even that many, is it really?
Shoe Dog Avenue. No.
Yeah, that's it.
New Balance is late to the party. They might have started this loafer shit, but they late to the slip-on shit. New Balance 204 slip-ons are coming to the market. They do not look good. Shout out to people that like them. I don't. The NBA is taking a little bit of a lead from FIFA and European football, where they're trying to, or not trying to, they supposedly have developed and about to implement a connected basketball, where there's technology inside the basketball, the dimensions or the weight is affected, but they will be able to use the ball itself to assist in officiating.
All right.
It counts the
See, I heard about
touches.
that before.
I heard about that with FIFA first, where each time the ball is touched by a player's foot, hand, head, or chest, it's tracked. Now the NBA has that same tech they putting in basketballs.
Also, caveat: whoever thinks that Portugal, that Croatia goal wasn't a goal, go get your head checked. That was a goal. Croatia got robbed.
Hey, listen to the man and tell the truth. Air Force One Ghostface.
You know who showed me that? The missus. You know what she said about that? It's fire. You know what she wants?
Fire.
That.
Fire. Air Force One Ghostface.
You know
God
what I need to
damn.
probably get with her for that? The face mask to go with it.
Yeah.
Give me check.
Bro. Fire. Hey Sony, fuck y'all. Alright. I've been on the PlayStation bandwagon since PlayStation 1. Okay. Y'all trying to do away with physical copies. Fuck y'all. Okay. Other companies is riding with us.
Did you see the trolling?
We gonna force y'all to change this shit. Y'all gonna get y'all shit together, or y'all gonna lose us all.
bro.
I will
If they
stop
don't
gaming because I don't want to
if they
buy
don't
an
change
Xbox.
it, if they don't change it, they're going the same route as Xbox. Let me give you some rumors quickly before we crack on. Number one, Xbox has already announced there's no CD drive in the next models that they're producing. That's out. Xbox is done. They already said they're concentrating on different things than gaming going forward. That's done, right? PlayStation and Sony, you're going the same way. You're literally saying GTA might not come out as a physical. You're gone. You're done.
No,
It's
it will.
done.
It will. It won't
It will.
initially drop. The initial
I
drop
heard.
will only be digital, but during
I heard
holiday season,
6 months time there'll be physical copy. That's what I heard, but
yeah,
it might get done. You're $80 for the base game, and then you got to pay 115 for the full
100,
game.
100.
$115. Yeah, well, $80 was the original game for £80, I think, or $80 was the original
And it's
game.
100 for the full version with all the
Or
extras.
115. Yeah, I think it's 115 apparently. That's that. Secondly, you just said what you said about no physical copies. Not only was Domino's on your ass, every single physical distributor of assets was on your ass saying, "Oh,
And
Domino's like
Dog podcast is on your ass,
100%. You like I'm warning you now. You do that, your company is done."
bro. I play. Listen,
And
fuck
and
y'all,
the PS and the
if it's fuck
PS6
me,
next.
it's fuck you too.
And the PS6 is apparently supposed to be coming out in 2027, right? Nearly $1,000, bro. F that.
On y'all ass. Hey Nike, that Zoom Vapor 12 tennis sneaker that y'all call it mag, it's all right, but y'all can make it gray and blue and shit. It's not the fucking mag, dog. Okay, nice try. Nice.
Just give
It's
us
a
the
nice
mag again.
colorway. It's listen to the man.
There's two things Nike could do right this moment in time to actually make everybody happy, right? Give more Yeezys to the people that want them because the people want Nike Yeezys, right? And give more.
Oh.
Yeah, people want Nike Yeezys, not Easy Yeezys. I'm talking about these Nike
Yeah,
Yeezys.
yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you.
And give more Air Mags out to people that want them.
Yeah.
What
Stop putting
we
the
talking
mag
about?
colorway on random silhouettes. It's not working, bro.
No.
There's a Korean company, online company, that has created a dopamine website where you can go and fake buy stuff.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, to help
People
to
who
help
have
people.
shopping addictions,
shopaholic.
online
Yeah,
shopping
yeah.
addictions, you can go and make fake orders online to soothe your mind. So
People
you
have
order
that.
some shit, you don't spend no money, and you don't get nothing. It's just the
Surely you
act.
got to pay for that service though. If you're still spending something.
God damn it, this man is on fire today.
Pay me the
Calls
time.
something. Calls MLB collaboration coming soon. I can't wait to buy my Calls Braves hat. I swear to God. Nike Cryo Shot program. At some point, you're gonna be able to buy any soccer cleat with a Cryo Shot outsole.
Dope.
They keep making them, bro. That
Dope.
the first run of Cryo Shot World Cup releases, all the collabs did so well. Nike said, "Fuck it, just make more. Put every soccer cleat that people like, just put a fucking clear bottom on it, and we rocking."
You know that Air Max 95 Jogo, I can't remember
Bonito. Jogo Bonito.
Jogo Bonito, yeah.
R9,
That already
yeah.
came out in the that already came out in the US, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I totally missed it. Shout out to Rick Dub.
Yeah, Rick Dub got it. That's been
I was
delayed
too locked in
in
on
the UK.
I was too locked in on the Woven 95s.
Yeah, but that's
It's
but that's
been
been delayed
delayed?
for the UK and Europe. So, shit.
Hopefully, y'all will get it. And last but not least, for me, shout out to one of my favorite content creators. Her name is slipping my mind right now. The big titty white white lady with the red hair who do all the fashion stuff.
Thank you.
I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. Um, she did a video where she showed us Saint Laurent has made jelly loafers for men, see-through men's loafers.
Nobody wants to see
Yeah, I
men's feet.
can't see that
And these
selling.
motherfuckers, I'm gonna send it to y'all. These
Yeah.
motherfuckers wearing these shits at Fashion Week with no socks,
Nobody wants to see no crooked feet, bro.
bro. I mean, I'm trying to find the post real quick so I can say her name properly because she is indeed the red-headed, big titty white lady.
Yeah.
Uh, she is.
I got one.
Refashion
one
hippie,
quick-
refashion hippie on Instagram.
Okay.
Shout out to
I
her.
got one quick track for me. I mean, one discount for me. To all the South Korean people out there, I can't be with you guys with this discrimination. The way you're discriminating your football team, the way you discriminate your football manager. I know you had a loss in the World Cup. I know you went out early. South Korean football team are an evolving team. They're not the biggest powerhouse in the footballing world. Japan have got further than you guys, so probably you were into competition with Japan. But to discriminate, to offend the families of the footballing people, especially one of the wives that was pregnant, they had to disconnect the social media account for the fact that your coach, for the fact that your coach has to now run away from South Korea to America to get away from the hate and discrimination. Footballing is not about hate and discrimination or racism or anything like that. And I know it's not part of racism, but it's still discrimination. Bad on you guys. You're not making your country look great from an outside perspective. Footballing is not about this. Footballing is about success and trying to get as far as you can. The fact that you've actually got the actual sporting nation and the footballing coaches under investigation, that your government's got your investigation on, that's trash for one. You, like I said, you're not the biggest sporting nation in terms of football. There was no expectations. So I don't understand the hate and discrimination that you're providing to your coaches and your footballing players. So if you are any of the footballing players that are being abused at the moment, I feel sorry for you guys. You have our support, but your nation did you trash. I'm just saying
Well, I feel like Asian countries hate each other as much as North American countries do. It's
that.
nasty.
Yeah.
It's nasty. Less hate,
And
more love.
let's not even talk about how some of these South Korean people been going after all the Malaysians and other Asian continental
Too much
Pan-Asian
hate,
continental people.
bro. They got too many people, too many country, too much control over world finance to be like this. Like,
And
it's sick.
let's not even talk about the discrimination they put on the youngsters to look a certain image to at a certain age, and the cosmetics and let's not even talk about that. I'm
Yo,
not, that's
my
a
niece,
rabbit hole.
my niece is in Korea right now. Shout out to T-Bird. Like, I can't wait to get these stories from a young black woman who then spent the summer over there, because I know it's gonna be some shit, and then we'll bring it to the pod too.
I feel like we believe in equality for everybody, equality for all colors and nationalities.
Yes.
Discrimination is never the key to anything. So if you are discriminating, please go and educate yourself. That's all I gotta say.
Stop being a fucking bigot.
And that one too. All right. Quickly, we're gonna move on to last segment that we can let the bro go because he's a busy man. Last but not least on this segment. good, the bad, the ugly. I'll do it this week. The good this week is Q might have a Lorenzo plug after this episode. the bad this week is all the lawsuits. Adidas, we're looking at you sideways for dropping that, so you need to get your house in check. Nike, you need to do the collaborations officially rather than use colorways if that's the case. And the ugly this week is PS and Sony. You can take away the physical media, we will take away the money from your company. That was the good, the bad, and the ugly from this week, guys. Hey, and that's the show, bro.
Yo, I need everybody to go and follow Rufio _G on Instagram. You got any other platforms?
Not, I've got TikTok, but I'm not really focusing on that at the moment. And I'm gonna drop some stuff on YouTube later this year. I'm just planning some things to start that up.
Go follow.
And then
the
I can be
bro.
joining you guys on there.
Go
Yay.
follow the bro. Lock in. He will be back to the podcast.
Yeah,
He
100.
will.
Thank you, Keith.
He will be coming to the United States and drinking some real fucking beer, real goddamn spirits, and eating some real ranch, not raunch. So will TJ at some point.
Yeah.
I done gave up on you. I have not given up on the community. Shout out to everybody that listens, that likes, that follows, that comments on IG, on YouTube, on TJ's TikTok. Keep locking in with us. We ain't going nowhere. We're going to keep arguing. We're going to keep debating, but it's all love. Shout out to all the bros. Mars, the Netherlands lost. You can shut up now. Okay?
Oh yeah, I got a bone to pick with Mars. Mars, when you lost to Morocco, and your police started hitting the Morocco fans, I'm looking at you sideways, bro.
Mars, you're going to shut the fuck up. You're going to shut up. Okay? Stay out of our DMs talking about soccer. Y'all lost. Leave it alone.
Morocco are a dope team though, bro. They're very, very strong.
Yeah. Show us Cape Verde.
Doing their thing.
Yes, facts. Every African team has been strong this year, bro.
Listen. We
You can never
appreciate
count
it.
out the Africans.
Well, Jamie Carragher can.
Or the African female fans. Y'all have a great day, great week, a great month, and a great year. And continue to buy what you like, rock what you like. Don't believe the hype because the hype ain't real. And remember, sneakers don't make you cool.
You make the sneakers cool. Remember that. And have a very bundalicious day, like you would like to say.
When I say that?
Well, you talk about African bunda, so you know.
Patronize your local strip clubs.